be going in March of 2022 because guess what? I got us tickets to see Billie Eilish live.
So here's the deal. This is my girlfriend Liberty, and this is Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish is Liberty's absolute favorite artist on the planet, and because Billie Eilish has an upcoming concert in March of 2022, I decided to purchase some concert tickets for us to go and attend and see Billie Eilish live. Libby doesn't know anything about this yet, and in this video what I'm going to be doing is gifting her these tickets, but not in a traditional way. I decided to go and make a scavenger hunt, or rather a build your own adventure game, to get her to winning these tickets at the end. So in this video what I'll be doing is covering the entire behind the scenes of how I pulled this off, so she can figure out how I did it, as well as you if you are ever interested in making something like this for a friend, family member, or a significant other of your own. I will be showing you her reaction and showing you her actually making it through each of the steps. But before that, I do want to give you some backstory to show you how it was all put together by showing you those behind the scenes. But if you would just rather skip to the gameplay itself, then you can skip to this point right here in the video. But otherwise, stick through and you will be able to watch how I came up with it all. So let's get into it. All right, so the first thing as far as planning goes here is just coming up with the plan in the first place and putting it all onto paper, or in my case, I decided to use the program called Miro to go and plan it all out. Basically, the reason why I used this was because I was able to use sticky notes, I was able to throw text wherever I wanted, comments, and do pretty much anything that I wanted here in this program, which was pretty fantastic, and it really was quite good for the purpose that I needed it for. So the very first step was this QR code. And this QR code here was printed onto a sticker, which was then stuck onto a gift card, and that gift card was then wrapped up inside something a little bit bigger, and something inside a little bit bigger, and something a little bit bigger, and then finally the box that she sees when she comes over Christmas Day to open up presents is the largest one of all, and she'll be able to unwrap all of those, get to this QR code. Once she scans that, that will take her to step number 2, because technically scanning that is step number 1. She will basically be welcomed to the welcome video, and then from there she's going to have to find a link that I hid in the video itself. So I kind of off-colored the text and hid it in the video, and the background was constantly changing, so made it a little bit difficult on her, but hopefully she's able to find that. Then from there, once she finds that video link, she puts it into the URL, she hits enter, she will be taken to the next video. This one is a little bit of a riddle, and the way that it's a riddle is I give her a clue in the video itself, just basically hinting at her going and finding a picture on my Instagram. And in that picture, in the comments, there is a comment that leads her to another post, and then from that post leads her to another post, from that it leads her to another post, and then from there it leads her to the final post, and that post has a comment as well that has a YouTube link. And this next video is something where she has to know me well enough to go and answer this. So she has to know me well enough to answer what my favorite YouTuber is. At the very end of this YouTube video, there will be cards that she can go and click on, and there is 3 different options. So this one right here can take her down a road that will waste her time, or if she gets it right the very first time, then she won't be wasting any time, and she'll just be solving the correct thing from the start. But hopefully she takes the wrong turn here, because honestly, doing these extra steps here to take her down the wrong way added literally like 2.5 hours probably to the production, just to get everything working. But nonetheless, basically from here, once she chooses that, I broke this off just showing going to either the correct option here at the top, which my favorite YouTuber is Philip DeFranco, if you didn't know. And then from here, she'll basically just have to do some math to go and figure out a URL. And this is a bit.ly URL, which will take her to the next video. Otherwise, if she clicks on the wrong answers, she could either answer PewDiePie, which I also really enjoy, or MKBHD, which I also enjoy, but they are not my favorite YouTubers. But these ones, she'll also have to do math, different math, which will take her to a different URL, which will lead her to a fail video, which will basically just tell her error, you made it to the wrong point, you made a mistake somewhere, you have to go and reverse yourself out of this. And by working back, basically I mean that she has to go back to this video 3 right here, and she has to choose a different YouTuber, and she has the opportunity to choose a second wrong YouTuber before getting finally the correct YouTuber. Anyways, once she has picked the correct YouTuber, she will go and get that correct link, which will redirect her to another YouTube video, and this one has Morse code in it. So this one is a little bit more difficult. So with this one, what I did is I took the audio of the Morse code and I underlaid it under the video so she can hear it throughout the video, and I added the dots and dashes in the bottom left-hand corner of the video so she can go and visually see it. This Morse code then translates to this right here, which takes her to a page on my website. That page on my website will go and display the 6th video as well as a map, and that map contains a bunch of points of places that we would like to go on a road trip someday. In each of those points, there is one of them that has the link to the final step, which is where she gets her gift or reward for making it through this entire game. But there are a lot of booby traps in there too. She's gonna get rickrolled a couple of times, as well as just directed to random bogus YouTube videos. So that's just there to waste her time a little bit, but it's also meant to be a little bit of fun just to pop through and see all the different locations that we want to visit for our road trip. But yeah, once she has clicked on the final correct location, which is Chicago, Illinois, which just so happens to be the location of where the Billie Eilish concert will be, then she will be directed to the final video 7. And this is where I go and announce that we have tickets to see Billie Eilish live. And with that covered, this is the entire layout of everything. So I did label it step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 through 8, and each of the videos were labeled as well just to help me when I went to produce it. So getting to that production, then once I had this entire template here, that made it really easy to follow as far as what I wanted to make in my YouTube videos. And the YouTube videos I wanted to make relatively short so she wasn't wasting time just watching the videos themselves, but rather solving the clues. So each of the videos, the longest one I think was about 2 minutes long and just cut off at about 2 minutes. So if you're doing this yourself, I would highly advise doing that yourself. Don't make anything longer than like 2 minutes because you don't want to go and make this, you know, last forever. But with that said, once I was able to get into the production of the video, it was relatively easy. So I went and made sure to use a clapperboard just so then I could keep track of each of the shots because there was a lot. Staying organized was very important to me. When it came to the editing took me probably about 5 hours total to finish. And that's just because I had a lot of different cuts of each of the different videos, and there were 10 total videos. So each one had each of their own little bits and pieces that needed to be added to just so then it followed along with the script that I came up with, and so it all made sense. And then after that, I exported everything, of course, and then got to going and uploading everything to YouTube. So once I got to uploading YouTube, while it was uploading, I also went and made some thumbnails for each of the video clips. Once everything was uploaded onto YouTube, basically the only other thing that I had to do was go onto my personal website and add a new page to add that little map, as well as embed the video for the YouTube link. And then from there, I also had to go onto Instagram and add in the comments the bits and pieces for that clue. With that said, that's pretty much it as far as putting this all together. It took in total probably about 14 to 15 hours. Maybe that's a little over exaggerated. I would say at least 12 hours total though, as far as brainstorming everything, putting it together, videoing it, editing it, all of that. But yeah, I hope she enjoyed the gift. I'm recording this on December 24th, the night before Christmas. And I'm excited for her to go and figure this out tomorrow. So I will be recording her reaction as well as her going through everything. So you'll be watching that right now.
What is it?
Okay.
It's got a QR code and a
Oh,
thing on
okay.
it. You may be asking yourself, what am I doing here? Why am I watching this right now? Well, this video is one of 10 total videos in 8 steps of a puzzle that I put together for you in order to get you one of your gifts for this Christmas. It's meant to be fun, and it's not meant to be overly difficult, so try not to overthink it too much, but you should be able to complete this within 15 to 20 minutes. Sorry, gotta change the background there a little bit. Step 3, you can get to by finding a video URL that's been hidden somewhere in this video.
Was changing. Sir may take you left. Back. Say I don't know. I haven't went through this myself yet, but sorry.
Was it during those clicks?
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I got a little distracted here. This is video 2, riddle, take number 5, because I suck at filming these. Or this step will be a little bit more difficult. It's a little bit more of a riddle. And so if you have even a gram of intelligence, you should be able to solve it. But with that said, the riddle in question is tunes, cool water, and ice cream will get you to the next clue. Good luck at solving that one.
Does that go to the Instagram post?
Maybe.
I think it does.
Turn on screen recording.
I think. Okay. Is it the Instagram thing?
I can't help you.
What? Okay. Well, there's ice cream and water, so I'm just gonna say yeah. Okay. The last thing you did before the pandemic. Oh. Okay. Carson.
Oh boy.
Canyon with an eagle background. Okay.
Found it?
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome. Good job. You are just zipping through this challenge, or you could be very slow as well. I don't know. I can't predict the future, so who knows? So you and I both know I love watching YouTube, and with that comes me having some favorites. And at the end of this video, there will be a total of 3 cards, which will display 3 of my favorite YouTubers. But you've got to know which one is my absolute favorite. Between the 3 YouTubers, you have got PewDiePie, Philip DeFranco, and Marquez Brownlee. Hopefully you guess correctly, and also hopefully you guess incorrectly. Good luck! MKBHD, huh? That is a pretty good choice. I mean, I really do love technology. I mean, it's in my name, Carson Miller Tech. All you gotta do here is add both of our current ages together, plus the number of mac and cheese boxes that you can count in this meme image right here.
Oh my god. Carson. That's so bad. I'll count.
This answer right here, we're gonna call Mackey Cheese. Next up, you're gonna go and add together the prices that you can see on all the signs in this same meme image.
Carson, I hate you right now.
Then once you've added all those together, remove the decimal, and after calculating that, we're gonna be calling this answer Moo Moo Juice. So then what you've got to do is concatenate both of those answers. You've got your mac and cheese.
I don't even remember what concatenate means.
What is, I've never heard that.
Then once you've done that, you're going to concatenate that answer, all of it, to the end of bit.ly/LibbyXmas.
Ooh, sorry to let you know, babe, but you have reached a dead end. So you did something wrong along the way, whether you got the wrong YouTuber or I don't know, calculated something wrong.
It's just the wrong YouTuber.
You're going to point yourself backwards now and figure out where you went wrong. Sorry about that. Love you, though. Good luck.
Oh no.
Welcome, welcome. Good job. You were... Also, hopefully you get...
It's probably PewDiePie.
I don't know.
But
I'm pretty sure it's Philip DeFranco. Pretty sure, if I'm wrong.
Philip DeFranco, huh? I mean, it's a pretty good choice. I do watch him pretty much daily, and I do enjoy his news coverage. And when he used to make vlogs, I'd watch that. But did you make the right choice? I don't know. I'm not going to tell you that right now. That would be just way too easy. So
Solve the number of days between December 14th of 2018 and December 14th of 2021. Then add those days to 120,322.
2018 and December 2021. Okay, I was right. Good. Okay. And then you have to add Carson, I hate you.
Do you really? I don't think you will by the end of this.
I better not hate you by the end of this.
I promise you, it's worth it.
This is our anniversary.
Once you've done that, if your answer is correct, you will concatenate it to the end of bit.ly/LibbyXmas. Great job! Look at you go. You are just really good at math this year.
Is there anything in Morse code?
Yeah,
That's
bad. That's
you know
bad.
now,
That's
so-
evil. That's so evil. Morse code? That's so evil.
Efficient manner. So at this point, you probably know what you're supposed to be doing, so I'll let you get to that. Good luck, and see you at step 7.
No. No. Oh, you're so mean. That's so mean.
She can at least verify, though.
So, www.carsonmtech.com 2021 Xmas.
Welcome to step 7. Congratulations for figuring out all of that Morse code. Sorry about adding that padding to the beginning. With that said, you are here at step 7 now. So what is step 7? Well, if you haven't noticed, below this video there is a map embedded in this page. And that map, if you're wondering what it is, it's a map that plots all of the major locations that we would like to visit on our road trip someday in the future, whether it be May of next year, sometime in the future after that. Basically, this map, like I said, has all the points that we want to visit, and one of those points has a key or a link to the step 8. There are a lot of bogus links hidden in here as well, so have fun clicking around. It is intentionally a little bit of a time waster because, you know, otherwise this would probably be pretty quick, but, you know, have some fun along the way. Maybe you'll watch some of the videos I link in here, but yeah, so there you go. See you at step 8.
Wait, I'm gonna click on home. No, that's not it. We're just gonna follow our road trip.
Yeah, it would be under description if I added something.
You're the worst.
Just. Sorry, Mummy. I was just showing George what not to do.
Oh dear.
It's Vegas. You can be at it.
Really?
Yep.
At Big Sur.
Yep.
What did I say? It's literally Chicago.
And you told me.
I said it's this one, isn't it?
Congratulations, you have now finally made it to step 8. You've made it to the very last clue, and the good news is there actually isn't anything else to solve in this video. So you've done all the puzzles up to this point. Before I let you know what your gift is or reward for making it through everything, let me tell you a little bit about what it took for me to make this. With that said, you're probably clawing at the screen at this point asking me, when are you gonna tell me my gift? All right, I suppose I can tell you. So, if you were paying attention on the last clue, step number 7, when you were interacting with the map, if you paid attention to the location that you had to actually click on to get to this link, the location was Chicago, Illinois. And yes, we'll be going to Chicago over our road trip someday to see the Bean. We will also be going, and this is the fun thing, we'll also be going in March of 2022 because guess what?
I got us tickets to see Billie Eilish live at her Happier Than Ever World Tour. And we're going to see her on March
14th of 2022. It is over spring break, but yeah, just make sure you don't go and schedule any work over that time. And yeah, that's the gift. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this entire thing getting to this point. Hopefully you didn't find it to be a waste of time and found it more enjoyable. But yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. I love you. Merry Christmas from Carson in 2021, and I'll see you right now because I'm probably sitting right next to you. But yeah, that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and why am I ending this like a YouTube video? I don't even know. Okay, bye. Love you. So yeah, we're gonna go see Billie Eilish. Say hi.
Hi.
The perfect thing is it lines up with our spring break, so we don't have to worry about like coming home, missing school, or anything like that. It's just Monday of our spring break. I bought the tickets back in like October.
You've been sitting on this for that long?
Yeah. There you go. There's the answer to one of the questions if you would have just guessed them up.
I would have done the right one.